Hello everyone, we're here live from St. Louis, Missouri for our first stadium show since World Finals, and we have a brand new track which is very interesting. And you can see some drivers and trucks that you never seen before here in this tour, or actually never competed, so they'll be making their debut. And we have a new debut of a new truck that made its debut at the World Finals for a stunt, JCB Digatron. And here we go. Here's our lineup. We have Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, Mono Castro El Toloco, Tristan England JCB Digatron, Caleb Blood Sparkle Smash, Colt Stevens Thunder Wars, Bryce Kenny Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, Cole Venardo Black Pearl, John Gordy Bad Company, Jamie Garner Overboard, Ryan Disher Shaker, Devin Winfield Velociraptor, and lastly, Dalton Weiner Jurassic Attack. So here we go, our first race on this brand new racing style, or track in general. We have our Monocastro El Toloco versus Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. So as you can see, both trucks start next to each other, and there's like both a ramp like facing towards them. So here we go. I'll explain them like play by play kind of. Here we go. They'll go around. They'll take a turn right next to that ramp, and they'll take another turn to hit the ramp where they started, and they'll repeat the same process, and then go again. It looks like Bryce Kenny got the win. So yeah, that's pretty much how our new racing style works. Here we go. Making his Extreme Monster Truck Tour debut, Jamie Garner Overboard versus Colt Stevens and Thunder Wars. See how someone like Jamie Garner can handle this track. First time here on the channel. Ooh, Colt Stevens with an arrow looks like. And Colt Stevens got his lead back, and he'll get it. He'll get the win over Jamie Garner. We have Devin Winfield and Velociraptor versus Ryan Disharu and Shaker. Both their first time here in a stadium on the Extreme Monster Truck Tour, so pretty much a debut for Ryan Disher also. Devin Winfield doing some arena shows lately. Now on a stadium, and ooh, that was close, but oh no, it's not over. Never mind. Devin Winfield will get the win. I got confused there for a second. Alright, for the first time here on the channel, making his, or not his, not really his, but the truck's first competition debut. There you go. It's Tristan England, JCB Digatron versus John Gordon, Bad Company. And here we go. Oh, John Gordon with a little mess up right there. And he messes up again. And Tristan England will get the win over John Gordon and Bad Company. We have Weston Anderson in Gravedigger versus Cole Venard, Black Pearl. Weston Anderson actually driving Gravedigger for once here on this tour, which we don't usually see that often. It's usually him driving the Legend. This time he's going to change it up, and Cole Venard has the lead. So who knows how he's going to perform in this track. Oh, now he has the lead, and he'll get the win. Now we have Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash versus Dalton Weiner, Jurassic Attack. See how both of them can handle this new style. Also, tell me in the comments if you like this track. I might use it for next season. Most likely I will. Yeah, it looks like Dalton Weiner will get the win over Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash. We have Colt Stevens and Thunder Wars versus Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Alright. Both these two were on different tours, so kind of feels weird seeing them go against each other for once. Colt Stevens having a lead. And oh, Bryce Kenny, ooh, with a comeback. And Colt Stevens blew that one. That's unfortunate. We have Tristan England and JCB Digatron versus Devin Winfield and Velociraptor. Alright. So here we go. Looks like Tristan wants to lead his new truck to a racing win. Or maybe he can. Ooh, Devin Winfield will mess up right there, and Tristan England will get the win over Devin Winfield and Velociraptor. Alright, we have Dalton Weiner, Jurassic Attack versus Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. Both these two, I'm not sure if they have gone against each other before. I'm pretty sure, but I just don't remember. And Dalton Weiner with an upset. Oh man, that is surprising. We have Tristan England and JCB Digatron versus Bryce Kenny and Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Alright. It's going to be a competitive racer here. Really good racers right here. Both of them are pretty good. And, ooh. And Bryce Kenny. Ooh, nice win there for Bryce. Looks like he's now going to the final round of racing to go against Dalton Weiner Jurassic Tech. This is a very interesting final round right here with this new style of racing here in St. Louis. Yeah, this is very interesting. Very unique also. Alright, here we go. Both these two getting set up already, or steady, whatever you want to say. In the yellow line, it's Dalton Weiner, Jurassic Attack. And now, his opponent, Bryce Kenny, Great Clips, Mohawk Warrior, who is in the red lane. Alright. It's kind of hard to tell on who has the more, like, in there. It may look like Dalton does have, like, more, like, kind of a lead, but in reality, it's kind of the exact same. It's just hard to tell at the camera angle. Bryce Kenny will get the win with this brand new racing style here in St. Louis. First one to do it. Congrats to Bryce. Didn't expect him to win it. It's kind of surprising. He will now lead the overall with 12 points with this racing win. Now it's time for the skills challenge. Kicking things off is Armando Castro, El Toro. Let's see how Armando can utilize this new track. If you may notice, it looks like they have more room now for 2L skills. Pretty much more nose wheelies and moonwalks have a higher chance of happening, with no ramp being in the middle. So that's kind of an advantage they got there. You see Armando Castro doing a nose wheelie. Or a stop me. To be honest, I don't even know the difference. I always try to figure out. Alright, not bad there. A little... It's kind of taking it easy, but yeah. Oh, a little tombstone. It's interesting. We don't see that usually. Alright, I was a maximum moonwalk. Tombstone's where you just hit the back of the ramp. Alright. Holding it very well, so let's see how long he can go. It's one of our... Oh. That would be it for Armando Castro El Toro. First place. Marno's one of our better competitors in skills. I can really admit that. Very well this season with 2 wheels. I believe he got a decent amount of wins. I don't remember how, or I do remember how, but not the amount he got. That's what I'm trying to say. We have Jamie Garner overboard going for a slap-willy. Ooh. Slap-willies are going to be more tough with this track. It definitely does seem like it's going to be more harder to pull off. Especially how the ramps are facing now. So they pretty much can't like keep going or they're just going to hit the wall. Alright. Popper or reverse popper. Ooh, going up on the ramp and ooh, goes over. Not bad there for Jamie Garner and overboard. Second place he'll get. We have Ryan Disharu and Shaker. Let's go Ryan. Flying Ryan can do. I keep forgetting that's one of his nicknames or little names he has. Looks like he's going for a Skywilly. Ooh. Alright, nothing really too crazy, but just, you know, he's trying to get used to it. First show, first time here on his channel. Was at the Roll Finals Pit Party, if you remember. Ooh, a little nosebleed action, but couldn't hold it for that long. It will get second place. That is interesting. I feel like that should have got third. Anyways, we have John Gordon, Bad Company. He's actually, in my opinion, underrated when it comes to skills. He's actually not that bad. I think he's actually pretty decent. Yeah, like, see? It's pretty good right here. Ooh. Oh, that could have been a rollover if you would have maybe went more reverse, but not bad there. One more attempt remaining for John Gordon, Bad Company. Sapili? How will he utilize it? Yeah, that's the problem. You can't really do a Sapili. That's just the hard thing. He'll get second place. Alright, we have Colvinard, Black Pearl. Let's see what Colvinard can do. Reverse popper. Rolls over. Oh, man. That is very surprising. That he rolled that over. I'm pretty sure. He should have done it on the Crush cards. That's where he usually can nail it. The reverse popper. Now we have Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Here with a donut. Colvinard with last place, by the way. Alright, a little donut from Caleb Blood. Should get third place. Wow. Pretty high score there. Cold Stevens and Thunder Warriors now. Coming out very fast, so it seemed like. Going for a bicycle. First attempt. It's kind of interesting right there to see. Starting things off with a bicycle. Here he goes, and oh man. That's unfortunate. He'll roll over. I think we got fifth, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we have Devin Winfield and Velociraptor now. Let's see what Devin can do here. First time in a stadium on his channel. With the blue dino scheme. Little nose stoppy action. Or nosebleed. Not bad there. Hold it for a decent amount of time. Going for it again. Going more farther though. More room on the other side. Going over the ramp and goes over. Nice one there from Devin Winfield of Velociraptor in second place. It's a bit of a... That could have been first maybe. Depends on how you see it. But yeah, that's interesting right there. For what the score he got. Now we have Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. We don't usually see this. So how will he perform in Gravedigger? Unlike the Legend, which he usually drives. Oh, that was very unexpected. That did not last long. I guess now he's gonna go for a bicycle. That was just a bad start, but yeah. Ooh, little sidewall. Ooh, all right. Kind of getting a little comeback from that awful first attempt. Second place though. Jeez. That if he never did that sidewall, definitely not been second. Definitely not. Now we have Tristan England and JCB Digatron. Alright, first two-wheel skills competition for this truck. Making its debut here in St. Louis. Competition debut. Did a little stunt at World Finals. It didn't go well, if I'm being honest. Alright, so one more attempt remaining for Tristan England and JCB Digatron. For a little nose wheelie. Moonwalking it. First going over the ramp and ooh. Holding it good. Alright. Nice balance there from Tristan England. Holding it very, very good. Ooh. Alright. Into a wheelie. A wheelie formation, I should say. Going over the ramp. Ooh. Into a combo. Nice one. This has to take first. No way it does not. Just holding it for a long time. Nice one there. First place. New leader. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Man, the future's looking bright for Tristan and JCB. Who knows how he's going to do next season. That was very good. Now we have Dalton Weiner and Jurassic Attack. Dalton is quite underrated in skills. Kind of a sneaky driver he can be. Alright. And leaving his truck on the hood. Wow. Alright. First attempt there. One more remaining. Ooh. Going over. Oh. Didn't want to roll over there. So that's why it kind of stopped fast. Fourth place. A little unique score now we're getting. It seems like. Now we have your racing winner. Bryce Kenny, Great Clip Smokewear out here next, or last for skills. And then we move on to freestyle. So let's see how he will do. Can he go back to back with competition wins? We'll see. Going on the ramp. Trying to hold it well. Kind of like how Tristan held it. Or held it. And oh! No! Oh man! I do not know what happened there, but that's just kind of rough. 8th place. That was definitely not... Okay, that's an interesting placement there for Bryce Kenny. And your skills winner is Tristan England and JCB Digotron. Alright. Now it's time for freestyle. Now kicking things off here in St. Louis is Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. See how she can utilize this new track for freestyle. It's more spaced out. There's more things you can kind of utilize, I guess. As you can see our RV crush car, or whatever you want to call it. We'll advance an RV right down the right. Ooh, a little Skyway and no rolls over exactly on the ramp. That is very surprising out of nowhere. She got the air though. That was a interesting run right there. First place. Now we have Ryan Disharu and Shaker. Things are about to get shaking. I am never saying that again. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, I just realized he didn't do a slaply off that green ramp. Who knows? That can... If you're wondering why drivers never use those ramps, those two like Pacific ramps right there, used mainly for freestyle, it's mainly because I usually don't allow it, which is kind of a weird thing for me to say. But I might allow it next season, so that can be very interesting on what we can possibly see in skills next year. He is loving that green ramp. He likes using it a lot. Alright, nice say there. Ooh, and a save! Our unexpected, like, little rollover and a save out of nowhere. Very unexpected from Ryan Disharu in his first show in this channel, or on this channel. Nice one there. Man, is killing it. Hopefully a good future. Probably has a bright one from that. This is not a bad run alone. Has some good momentum to it. Just not a lot of wow moments. That's probably one of the things he's struggling right now, but first show, so it's a new track, so it's gonna be kind of weird. And that little RV got destroyed. Huh. Yeah. This is a long run. This feels way longer than 2 minutes. And a little donut to probably close things off. Alright. Ooh. Fast donut. Really good one. First place. New leader. Pretty good run right there. Now we have Cole Vennard, Black Pearl. From not having a good... Oh. Let's just pretend that never happened. Alright, anyways, that was weird, but... Yeah. From getting last of skills, so... This show alone, for Cole Vennard right now, is not looking good. Definitely not. Didn't do well in racing it. Yeah, that just sums up on how his night is going. Rolls over. That is rough. I don't even know if he got a score. I don't even think he did. That's just rough. Alright, we have Jamie Garner, Overboard. Next. Ooh. Destroying those crush cars right there. That green pile. Not really a pile, it's actually kind of like what can you say? Built right or made right? Huh. That was a nice side play there. He can actually utilize that if he wants. Alright. And oh! Okay, what is up with these, So he's so happy with Cole Vennard. Let's just ignore these mistakes from me. I'm just trying to get... And it looks like something's wrong. Looks like he has a locked up tire because you can see him moving kind of slower. Like one of his tires isn't fully moving, and Yeah, that would be it for Jamie Garner overall. That's very unfortunate. Third place you'll get. We have Colt Stevens and Thunder Wars going out quite early. He's usually later, or usually goes out later in freestyle. From what we've seen this season. Alright. Let's see what Cole can do here. And huge air. Man, that was probably our biggest air of the night. Nice air there for Colt Stevens and Thunder Wars. Whoa. Whoa. Almost roll over. That was a close one. Thankfully, he doesn't. Ah, the middle ramp. Ooh. That could have been rough. Thankfully, he won't break. That could have been bad right there. Looks like you kind of gotta be more careful now with this type of track with that middle ramp. You kind of don't want to send it too far. You might hit that little RV there, maybe break a tie rod or something in the front tires maybe, or an axle. Who knows? Is he trying to figure out what's a hit or something? Looks kind of look confused there for a second. Oh, backflip. He's going for a first backflip of the night. Ooh, nice landing there also. Nice. That was clean. Our first backflip with this new track and gets air. Ooh. Nice run there for Colt Stevens and Thunder Norris right now. Gets more big air. Alright. Ooh, huge air. Alright. Ooh, rolls over. Will he save it? No, he won't. Nice run there. First place. New leader. Colt Stevens, Thunder Wars. And yes, I did not show it on screen, but I already know he did. Now we have Devin Winfield and Velociraptor. Let's see what Devin can do here. If you're wondering where our next show will be, I am not quite sure. I'm pretty sure it might be Arlington. I might do Arlington. Maybe, though. I'm not fully sure. Alright. Not a lot so far for going for Devin Winfield. He's trying to take his time. Trying to get used to these ramps right here. This little environment he's really never competed on, or really doesn't at all. More used to arenas. Did very well in arenas though. The past few shows we had. Oh, will he save it? No, he won't. Man, we're with a rollover. Third place you'll get, behind Ryan Dishru and Shaker. Alright, we have Armando Castro and El Toloco. Since we hit the 6 truck limit, that means every time we reach 6 trucks, we usually fix up the track. See how Armando can utilize this track more. The ramp in the left corner isn't really being used a lot. Kind of surprising. Mainly because I can't reach it that good. If I'm going to be honest. Alright. Middle ramp there. Oh yeah, you may notice this is the new body design. Marno actually drove with this body at World Finals, and this will be the permanent new design for his truck, I'm pretty sure. And possibly all future El Toros, but we'll see in the future if I can possibly get more or find more. But for now, this is his pretty much El Toro. This is pretty much just all his. For now. As I like to say. Oh, backflip. Seems like he's going for a backflip. Nice landing there. We're getting some nice backflips lately. From Colt Stevens and now Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. That's for the middle ramp. Alright. Oh, little combo there. Nose Willie. Or Moonwalk. Moonwalks it now on. Whoa! He's on the ramp and. Oh! Man, that was weird. Nice run there. Second place. That is very random, but cool at the same time. We have John Gordon, Bad Company. Interesting. He pretty much lay his truck on the blue Skyway ramp, like from behind it, and then like hit it or pretty much went forward to try to trying to do what he did at World Finals. Or I don't know. It was weird. That was very weird. Now let's see what John Gordon can do now. I'm curious what he got or has planned. Anything maybe? Not sure. But yeah. All right. Nice air there he's getting. Actually getting not that bad of air right now. Backflip? Oh, he just tricked us pretty much. That's it's not funny, John. That is not funny. All right. Looks like that Skyway ramp is breaking off. I am surprised that it's breaking off this early. We're only 7 trucks already, or 8. I don't really remember if I'm going to be honest, but all right. So or anything planned or a backflip? It seems like yet, and oh, weird rotation and landing, and gets big air right now. All right, huge air. His momentum's going more faster. Seems like. Finally utilizes the left side for once. Big air and save. All right, John Gordon on fire right now. Whoa, whoa, weird rollover. First place, new leader. Great run there from John Gordon and Bad Company. Man, that was a great run. Really great run. Now we have Dalton Weiner, Jurassic Attack. I don't know how he's going to beat that or how anyone's going to beat that. That's a very good run, in my opinion. Very good. And that rollover at the end was so weird. It kind of was a bit hard to tell how it kind of was performed, but that was cool. That was such a random move also. We never really see on this channel just a truck going that crazy by itself, kind of. But yeah, that was good. That was good. Now I have Dalton Weiner, Jurassic Attack. Here's something about Dalton. He usually kicks off freestyle, if you notice. Like, a lot. I don't know why. I usually have him kick it off a lot because I don't know why. I just usually he seems like the perfect driver just to usually kick things off, in my opinion. But yeah, see what he can do here. He is usually pretty good in freestyle. I mean, to be honest, I think he's kind of weaker in freestyle than skills in racing for some odd reason. But I don't know. I don't know. He is good though. He is great. He is great. Yeah, not a lot, or not a whole lot so far for Dalton Weiner and Jurassic Attack right now, but and that ramp is breaking off even more. Whenever that ramp usually breaks off, that means interesting moments or more wow moments, I should say, starts usually happening when that blue ramp backflip. No, oh man, over rotates with like kind of a double backflip, and he'll get 4th place. Not bad there, but just man. Could have been a little bit better, if I'm being honest. Now we have Tristan England and JCB Digatron. Curious on how Tristan can do here in freestyle with his first freestyle competition with Digatron here on the Extreme Monster Truck Tour. Kind of taking it slow, trying to get used to this truck. Oh, combo right there. All right, nice hit there. Now doing a little nosebleed, seems like, or moonwalking it. Not bad. Not all right. Gotta get some, couple nosebleeds in there. I guess if you can say that, but yeah. All right. Oh man, went for a backflip but couldn't get it. But yeah, fourth place, and that body gets destroyed. In its first competition show, or no, actually, he already did get destroyed at the World Finals stunt because it didn't go right. Because I don't know how, but he somehow couldn't clear crush cars at all for the wall steel stunt, which surprises me. Now we have Bryce Kenny, Great Clip Smoke Warrior. Bryce is great in freestyle. That is one thing I can see. I still remember his run from Atlanta earlier this year. He probably the biggest area we've ever gone on this channel. Like, insanely huge. Man, I can't wait for next season until we go back to Atlanta again. I always love doing the shows. It's very enjoyable. More crazier stuff can happen. I spent like 5 hours outside cleaning. Not okay. Not just 5 hours in total being out there in general. I think. Okay, I'm okay. I think I'm over. I think it was like 4 or 3. If I'm gonna be honest, it was not 5. It was definitely not 5. All right. Going for a backflip. Ooh, nearly. Ooh, huge air. Nice backflip and got the big air right there. Fourth place. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot, but still, that was kind of interesting of a run. Now it's Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. I believe this might be our final run. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what Weston can do here. Very curious. Ooh, nice say there. Alright, momentum is already fast, unlike most drivers here on this show. Not with fast momentum, if I'm going to be honest. It usually takes it like later in the run to get this momentum. Wes Anderson looks like he wants to get these. Ooh, that could have been bad. Almost nearly over, like, rolled over, but thankfully doesn't. Weston seems like he wants to. And ooh! That was weird right there. I think that was a save. Ooh, nice one there. Seems like he wants to give these fans a show. He knows these fans came for, obviously, Gravedigger. And other trucks, I mean, it's not always for Gravedigger. They came here for a show. That's what Weston wants to do. But he knows Gravedigger is the favorite. So, obviously, he's going to have to go all out since he's kind of disappointing the fans. Skills was kind of weird and free racing okay, but still, I feel like he can possibly do more. That's why he's gonna try to get this momentum up and send these fans home happy. Here he goes. And, never mind. Oh, Weston, come on. And over rotates the backflip, and which means he'll get a score of 5 or 5th, which means John Gordon, Bad Company, gets the freestyle win. That is unexpected, very unexpected. And your overall event champion is Tristan Anglin and JCB Digatron. First competition show for Digatron, and gets the first overall for this truck. Wow. First time driving this truck for a full show and gets the overall. And the first show, which I already said, but. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say left. This was quite a fun show though. It definitely was, but. Yeah, it was very interesting of a show. Very interesting. So, yeah, to be honest, I don't have a whole lot to say left, so thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next Extreme Monster Truck Tour.